Alright guys, it's Sunday morning, so of course it's time to sort out the van for the week, but I'm going to do a little bit extra today because I'm getting a bit concerned that the van's getting a little untidy, as it tends to do. It's not your conventional van layout because I've had it for a long time, so I've sort of adapted it as I've gone along. I don't have the conventional racking, and because the van's not that new anymore, I was going to wait until I eventually get a new van before I rack it out properly and spend the money on that, unless any racking companies want to help us out. But I doubt it, so I'm sort of doing things myself. The most important one being things to do with cable. I hate storing cable. It never seems to fit anywhere useful. It kind of goes here and there and everywhere. So I've already got a bit of a raised floor under here where I keep my little ladders, but I'm going to get them moved and I'm going to get some crates. I've got some more of these crates, like longer versions over the back there, which I'm going to put all my cable in and hopefully slide it under there just to keep it out of the way, because then I think it'll be much tidier and I'll be much happier. So let's see how we get on. So first things first, we needed to clean everything out of the van, especially on that side, and there's an awful lot of stuff on it. Once that was out, it was a case of lifting the platform that I'd previously put in and then, to be honest, giving it a good clean out because it hadn't been done for quite a while. Once we'd had a good sweep out, it was just a case of getting a few timbers and putting them on top of the previous ones, because we only needed to gain about 20 mil or so to make enough height for the boxes. Nice and simple, and only took about 10 minutes. And the next thing was just to put the crates in to make sure they definitely had enough space back to back. Thought I'd just slot an additional timber just down the side as well to make more of a guide rail so they didn't slip all over the place, and just meant they went forwards and backwards nice and easily. Again, not perfect, but it's pretty much free, so it does the job. Went with twin and earth in the front box and tails and all the sort of random cables in the back one, and then still had a little bit of room to put crowbars and hoover poles down the side as well. While I was at it, I couldn't leave this breaker box alone, and I managed to condense it by about half, so it's considerably lighter now, and I'm down to probably the most useful ones. And after installing the LED tape around the inside of the van ready for the winter months, we're almost getting there now. Once I got it all back in, I even had room for standing the ladders up on the back as well, which was perfect. Much happier now, and you know what they say, tidy van, tidy mind.